Hello, hello. Wait. Hello? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Thought I heard a little bit of an odd echo there, and maybe it was just because my phone was... my mic was off to the side. But I think we're good now. Yeah, we are back again with another Tryhard Thursday, where I am currently just trying to get a little bit better at Silksong Steel Soul. So basically, if we die, it's permadeath mode. You cannot continue the file at all. So yep, we're just gonna hop in and see how far we can get. The first time we did this, we got to Last Judge was the farthest, and then last week, oh my gosh, we did horrible. God, what did I die to? It was something really dumb. Oh, I think I died to Moorwing. But that wasn't the dumb part. I died to Moorwing, but I also died to the lava, like twice. So yeah, hopefully we can lock in a little bit more today. I'm hoping for another, like, I feel okay losing a run to Last Judge. So hopefully we get that far, at least again. And hopefully I can also remember the path forward. That is definitely something I'm, realizing that I do not have the best routing. I really should go back and maybe watch some of the speedruns of the game. Get some like actual fast strats to get through, you know, all that. But I don't actually care that much here about like speedrunning through the game. We just want to survive. That is our mission. And I'm already doing a horrible job of that, huh? Okay, let's get out of this opening zone, out of the opening credit scroll. That's not the word I'm looking for. Is it a trawl? T-R-A-W-L? Is that what I'm thinking of? Is that a real word? No, I do not think it is. Well, it's a word, just not... I mean, I guess there's the end credits crawl. But that's, yeah, that's not the opening credit stuff. Oh well, I digress. Wait, was there money down here? Yes, there was. I kept forgetting to check this one out. Grab the money there. Definitely worthwhile, I would say. I can't believe I whiffed on that ledge. What am I doing? Bro's been playing too much Smash Bros, not enough Hollow Knight / Silksong. God, I almost had that too. What a shame. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, we aren't planning to finish that quest anyway. Totally unnecessary to go for that. But, hey, one of the skills I do need to work on the most is pogoing with the Hunter's Crest in this game. I'm just not really accustomed to it. Wake up, Hornet. Let's go. Get out of here. Man. I think, I'm feeling a bit energetic lately. By lately, I mean literally today. My schedule's more, like, open now. So I think I'm just looking forward to having some time to myself a bit. It's just that time of year, you know. Things have been busy with work. And as soon as things are like lighten up a bit, it's like, oh my goodness. I can do everything I want to do again. Maybe I can actually catch up on anime. I can't believe I haven't watched the first episode of Witch Hat Atelier yet. Like I'm so excited. And freaking ReZero. I don't know. I guess part of it is like you're gonna have to wait for the next week anyway. Even last season, I think I only started watching. I kind of watched Freerun all the way through, but the ones I got really into, Journal with Witch, like that I ended up watching starting around episode 8 because there was just a bunch to binge and it got me really into it. So I guess at the end of the day, like I don't feel rushed at the start of the season to go and watch things as they come out. I really should for a series like Witch Hat. You know, one that I've waited for so long and I want to be able to recommend it to my friends. Like I should at least get through the first couple episodes before letting everything else pile up. Bone bottom. Is there even a reason for us to rest at the benches? I mean, I think it fills out the map, assuming you have the right items, and then it like heals you. Like at this point in the game, not really like necessary. Just kill this guy to make this more comfortable, because I am indeed going to try for this little skip. Come on up here, little bugger. Bug, approach me. Oh, okay. Whatever. I'll just have you follow me closer behind, I suppose. There we go. Come on, buddy. Well, that's not great. Ah, it just feels so unfortunate, man. Like the first skip of the game and I'm already pretty bad at it. There we go. We got there eventually. Yeah, it's kind of precise. A little bit. More so than I would like. Hoshanka! I mean, even if it took me that long, like we didn't have to kill a gauntlet, we didn't have to walk around. Pretty sure it's still worth the time spent. So. I could kill these guys for beads, but I think we're fine. This time darn it. This time I'm just gonna focus on getting, like, not money. I'm just trying to do fast pathing. Get through stuff quickly without a map. Get more used to that. I mean, we'll go for this money. Like, it's free. But I'm not gonna be, like, farming the enemies along the way for extra money. Not great. Okay, we're good though. We're fine. Pick up the silk spear. Yeah, I'm excited to just be streaming more here coming up. I think I'm just gonna be playing a lot of games, try to get back to my Monday through Thursday schedule. And I do really like the idea of the Tryhard Thursdays. Because, like, going through all these other games, I kind of crave the hard ones, the Souls-likes, the Elden Ring, the Sekiro, the Hollow Knight. Like, I really crave having one of those games to, like, play and get better at. I think it was this way, right? Like, we weren't supposed to stay up above, because I think the one up above leads to, like, the druid. With the magic pot. Yep. We were correct. Good job. Okay. Bell Beast fights. Okay, that was not a downward. I was like, why am I so rusty? You can do that in the first phase? I wonder why, but I thought it was like a phase 2 only thing. What? How did I move into like range to get hit there? Also, like I said, I'm kind of just confused. Yeah, we're phase 2 now. I didn't think it popped out of the middle almost ever in phase 1. Maybe it's about my positioning or the fact that I was healing. It was causing it to do so. And I am getting cooked here. Definitely must be rusty on the movement. Okay, I just didn't see it. Worst Bell Beasts, 2026. Nice. That was like wildly bad. I don't even think I got a single silk spear off. There's the one I tried to use over on the left side. And like the animation started up for the attack, but I got hit, even though I swear it was standing still. It makes me wonder if when you press it, like if you finish whatever step you're in the midst of. Like I started it, then finished the half step and got hit. Or like when you throw the spear forward, if your hurt box just extends ever so slightly. Yeah, this is not good, man. How am I constantly undershooting here? Still though, feeling much better about our speed of progression overall. Part of it's just our, you know, pathfinding. It's a pretty big deal. Looking hot. How nice. Get up, Hornet! You're late for school. That makes me think, I almost never missed school or was ever late. I had like near perfect attendance for a long time. Oh, except university. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I became a little bit of a serial skipper in university for a short while. Yeah, university was rough. Uni was rough. Oh, is this... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this is the other, like another skip thing you do. If I can just get around you, buddy. Is that even a skip, or was I just able to jump up that and I'm stupid? Very possible. Ooh. If I get hit by that guy, like, that would be so tragic. What's the point of being up here again? Okay, it's just that guy. Oh, there's that. Okay, well, this whole section is very not necessary then. I think. Yeah, you can just jump up there. That was me being dumb. So where is it that you can skip up above with one of these guys? And I can't wait until we get actual movement. The run up to dash is always the most painful segment. Now, actually, after last time, maybe the most painful segment is me dying over and over foolishly. Okay, yeah, nothing up there. To the part before we get the floating cloak, because I'm dashing like too quick. Holy! That guy should have looked out for those rocks. Okay, so yeah, I think we just go straight to Hunter's March there. And then we just pass down below here. Unless this is the room I'm supposed to go, top left. For a shortcut. Kind of feels like it. And I think this is the wrong spot as well. Oh, maybe not. We are actually in deep docks. And then up here, perhaps. Okay, so get to deep docks first. Just head like right and down until you get to deep docks. Okay. This is what we need to pogo for. And that requires us to have left the guy alive that we just killed. So, we'll get there. Okay, first I'm gonna miss that jump twice. Man, this is not looking good already. It's just my like general movement has been rough. I keep going too short. Okay, let's try that. Oh my god, do I have to sit at a bench because I killed him? Because he's one that has freaking beads? I think so. That sucks. Except I can just go up here. Is this... Do people do skip there just for time's sake then? Or am I mixing it up with something else? Always very possible. Hey, at least now I know it's like super easy that we can just drop that down. Man, earlier got home, cooked myself up some hot wings. Love hot wings, man. They're so good. But I don't know, I was still hungry after it. I'm not quite sure why. I'm just like very hungry and very thirsty today. Even though I ate a good amount. Maybe it's like me getting some of my sleep back, you know? Okay, that was horrible. I forgot these guys throw projectiles. It's kind of their thing. But yeah, I was pretty hungry. And I went over on Sugi's channel. Sugi Yamagawa? I could definitely be wrong. Oh no! Hope that's roughly accurate. But he was cooking freaking lasagna, man. Like, oh gosh, I need to have lasagna. Why have I not cooked myself lasagna in, like, ages? It's like one of the top foods out there. It's so good. Let me double check his name. Yeah, Sugi Yamagawa. So. But yeah, he was doing like campfire cooking, but lasagna. If I had to say a single favorite, like, Italian dish, it very well might be lasagna. Like, all the other pastas, you know, the spaghetti, the fettuccine, stuff like that, I probably have more often. Because lasagna can be ingredient intense and expensive and all that. But really, I just need to adjust my recipe better to, like, suit a smaller serving size. That's really it, I think. Okay, so we have the dash now, so we can kind of just go straight through, I think. Is this the right way? I think we just go straight, right? Oh, hello, Chakra. No. We have to go up above to get the thing. There we go. Yeah, okay, overall, I think my pathing through this section of the game was much faster than my previous attempts. Like, I need to get to the point where it's just muscle memory, like where to go. Okay, well, I just ran back into it. I did it again. Oh my goodness. I should not be healing on the ground. I don't think she has crazy sideways dashes, but like aerial healing, low investment is just better. Just do it every time. Jump up and away. Let's go. We actually used a Silk Spear pretty well there. I'd say it wasn't a half bad lace fight. We definitely like tanked a few more hits than we needed to, but like we kept up the damage and used our ability decently well. Okay, so up ahead here is just the traversal part that I've died on several times now because I'm stupid. So let's not do that. Oh, hello, Chakra. I think this is literally it. I fell down again where I'm not supposed to be. But yeah, that drop, if I fall into the lava and then that enemy is there, is like very risky. So wait, Chakra's here? Oh, was I supposed to... Wait, is it right here? That's where I'm supposed to go? I just missed it. Okay, and then... Good. I think we're pretty much home free as long as I don't take any other dips into the lava. Oh no, that is where I've died a ton. Like, I'm trying to just sprint on through. And then, like, if you just keep going that direction at a full sprint, you just end up in the lava. And then there's multiple enemies there. Some kind of obnoxious ones, too. So that's where I kept dying. Let me double check something. Yep, public. It is Thursday, right? Yep. Oh, I definitely don't want that blocking my entire screen, so I can't see you guys. Flexile Spine. Now, this is always a segment I kind of struggle with doing quickly, but I think it's a pretty difficult trick. It requires you to be super quick. Because if you're a god, you can like hit a ton of those out of the air. I just want to see, can I get those? Yes, I can. Interesting. Maybe I path a bit differently there. Also, you probably want to come over and blow that up in between attempts there. See, you can get 2 up there. Not too bad. Seems worth the time loss. I mean, it seems like it's not a time loss. I mean. Kind of unfortunate there. Oh, we can grab... Well, we could have grabbed 2, but we got 1 at least. Okay, and we are going. Does it just run straight left? I guess there's 1 spot we can fall there, but there's overall not horribly much. And then if you're a god, you can skip the next boss, but okay, I don't even know if it's that challenging, but we would want to try it on a normal file to figure out the skip. It's just like a pretty precise jump, I believe. In the past, they thought you could only get over it like if you healed in the midst of it at the perfect timing, but I think that was later cut. You just found out you could just jump it in a particular way. I don't know. I'll have to look at it later. Again, we're not really full speed running or anything. We're just trying to go kind of fast. So let's just get a little 4th chorus here. I do still really like this boss. It's so cool. Honestly, like aesthetically, it's just one of my favorites. Really, that hit. Intriguing. A little scared. Okay, I'm very scared. I have never struggled with that before, but I guess like just the hand isn't what damages you. There's like a vertical shockwave above wherever it hits as well, which I did not realize. Like I thought you just had to evade the hand and then not land in the lava, but no, it's a wider hitbox shockwave than I thought. Get back over here, buddy. Let me hit you. Stop moving and grooving. I guess there's a decent amount of bosses that feel like they dance in some way, right? I like how this guy's kind of shimmying around, summoning the boulders from the heavens. Oh, there we go. And then... I died. I'd never got hit by that before. I tried to evade the hand that was below me. I got hit by that. And then I still dashed to the left and died to the falling boulder. That's new. That's new. Okay, well, half an hour to get there. Okay, that's how long it took me last time. I see. I still can't believe our first Steel Soul attempt was like straight to last judge. And like every run since then, I've just been dying in foolish ways. I mean, hey, that's part of the rough part of Silksong, right? Like you have such low health. You take so much damage, like 3 bad interactions and you lose. If they're back to back, so kind of got to lock in a little bit. Got to de-rust. That was just a weird interaction that I didn't really... it didn't even register as a threat to me. Also, us getting hit, it's like I thought it would already have died before I dodged left. I just didn't want to land in the lava down below, assuming it was still open. Yeah, that was just really unfortunate timing. I guess I have to play it a bit safer. Like my positioning there. All good. Oh. Out of the way, little bug. If it wasn't for Hornet breaking her ankles at these parts, like the beginning's very soothing. I love the early music, just the environment. I still can't believe, like, when we first started playing this, you walk along and just like the ground, it's so springy. Look at it move. Look at the moss. Just like spring up and down as you walk on it. Oh yeah, we want to go down here for money. Don't forget about that. And then we botch the simplest jump imaginable. My goodness, I am so off on positioning today, huh? Yeah, I think I was leaning forward into my monitor a bit too much. Let's put up a more relaxed posture, but more focused mind. Certainly that will work just fine. Man, I can't believe I got all the movement stuff and then I died to 4th chorus of all bosses. One that you can skip if you know how to. Yeah, you can also skip Sister Splinter, but I have no plans of doing that either. So that one's kind of fun. The little, like, taunting the guy over to skip. If you're... Yeah, I guess in the long run, like, if you're trying to... There is an achievement for, like, 100% Steel Soul in under 5 hours, maybe? I think that might have been what it was. Very scary achievement. But I suppose for, like, speed time's sake, you probably do just want to fight stuff as you come across it. So I guess as you power up your needle, like, revisiting them could be super trivial. I wonder how the 100% speedrun deals with it. I really should watch one of Blue SR's, like, 100% record videos. I'm just interested in the routing. Trying to do fast strats and it's not quite working here. Because I think what you want to do, you want to get like below Moss Mother between them and the wall, so that they like bounce into it and they aren't running away from you constantly. Then you can like really spam damage. But I'm not sure how exactly you move to avoid the hits. You just have to like hop over them last second. I feel like that might be the case. Garuma! I was considering just playing more Pokemon XD today. I am kind of craving that. But I do think, like I said, I've got way more free time now. For the next, how many months? The next 4 months? 5 months? So, yeah, I think we're going to be back on our normal schedule. I can actually make progress through games. And, yeah, we can try to catch up on our backlog. I really, really want to play, I can't remember, Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid 2. I also really want to play Revengeance. Like, that one is just such a vehicle for memes. Like, I love all the memes I've seen on Revengeance, but I really have to check it out eventually. But yeah, Solid 2 though, like that definitely need to do that. Man, I wish my Solid 1 was with my new model. Like, it's fine that it's not. I think I did a really good job with visuals for that. I will definitely need to set up the good old, I can't remember what it's called. Like the video call thing. I'm a failure. I'm a fake fan of the first game. It's not coming to mind. But yeah, I did like a funny overlay with it last time. Definitely want to do that again. It was so cool, so fun. That's a game that I'd put off forever that I didn't think I would love. Or like that much, really. But I was very pleasantly surprised with it. Oh, we're so close. Like, Resident Evil 2 was a different one that I put off for ages that I was actually, like, ended up being pretty whatever about. Yeah, we gotta do better than that. Are we just not gonna do the skip this time, then? Since I killed it? I can at least check, like, what the speed difference is. Yeah, I need to actually get, like, the precise positioning and jump setup for that to make it consistent, I think. Yeah, that is one skip I'd like to do because it just skips a decent amount of early game, walking around, a gauntlet, all that jazz. Oh, my bad. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Double time waste. Triple, quadruple time waste. Okay, we go this way, then we go down, you fool. And then we can open that for you. Not that it's even necessary to open that, but hey. I want to help our good buddy Sherma. If you don't open that, does he ever escape that room? I think so. I think we saw him at like Traveler's Rest. I think that's what it's called. The shop inside the big like bug thing. Yeah, this is definitely much slower. You have to go all the way around. So yeah, that skip is, holy, that's a huge deal. Getting that first skip. Assuming I didn't screw up my pathing, which is very possible. Okay, yeah, we are in the right place now. It's just really is so time intensive to get all the way over here, huh? So yeah, that first skip probably saves 2 minutes. Maybe more than that. And it's like mostly walking. So I'd really like to. Ouch! Bonked me in the face. We're fine, every day. Man, I need to also give, like, drawing a chance again. If I was able to stream, like, full time, man, that would be incredible. I mean, obviously, we're 10,000 years away from that goal, or 10,000 miles, I suppose. Very far. But I feel like if I had that, like, I wouldn't feel bad streaming, like, 5 days a week. And then, like, 3 days I do whatever current game I'm doing. And then 1 day I do art or some other hobby-centric thing. And then 1 day I do a hard game challenge. God, that would be so nice. If only we had unlimited free time as human beings, right? That would be exceptional. Need to stop, need to stop being a bit of a bummer, though. I feel like I've been a bit too much of a bummer lately. I want to be uplifting and positive. Because that is a big thing for me, like watching content creators. I do prefer that they keep a generally more positive demeanor and positive, well, I guess they don't have to be like positive all the time. I like when they can speak candidly about issues and problems. But like percentage wise, it has to be a good amount of like uplifting or positivity. I can't believe that whiffed. That is such a shame. I mean, I'm still pretty certain we weren't one cycling or anything. I don't even know how you manage that. It must be like really precise. Nice. Still a pretty good clear, though, I would say. One of my better Bell Beast attempts. Now let me in! Oh. Kind of forgot about that. A little bit important to get our Silken Heart powered up. What was I saying? Yeah, positivity, though. Like, okay, not even just content creation. Life in general, like way back, young Zerzon, would it have been like 15 years ago when I was 14? Young Zerzon definitely had issues with excess negativity and a lot of self-hatred too. So back like junior high age is probably when all that stuff peaked, and I really was like despised myself at the time. I think I was, or at the very least, I was just really hard on myself. And I just remember making what is it, self-degrading humor, jokes, comments, self-degrading. Yeah, that's it. I can understand how it can be funny and you're hurting no one else but yourself, so it's like, oh, what's the harm? But I definitely found that the more I did that, the more those negative thoughts just naturally came to mind. And I think in general, sticking to that kind of humor, like, harmed my sense of self a decent amount. So I tried to, like, focus more on positivity after that. Like, if I make one of those self-degrading jokes, I will, like, catch myself. Or if I just, you know, say, like, angsty something, like, oh, I wish I'd die, you know, stuff like that. I wish I would perish. I kind of, like, in the moment, I always try to catch myself. It's like, no, don't say that. Because, like, I feel like what I put out there, it kind of loops back. It feeds back into itself. It's a negative cycle if I, like, keep saying, like, such negative things all the time. So, yeah, nowadays, I try to avoid it. Unless it's really funny. But that's also why for, like, streamers, content creators, I tend to avoid that type of stuff as well. Because, like, surrounding myself with negative news and negative, just negative attitudes in general, like, it ends up being more harmful for my overall mental state. So instead, I mean, I'm not hyper positive or anything. I'm not crazy upbeat. But, like, I either try to just have neutral takes on things or lean slightly positive. Or if I do say something negative, I try to add a positive thing on top of it. Say that I did not enjoy a meal that much. Like, oh, this was a little bit dry, but dang, the seasoning was good. Like, you know, add the things I appreciate, because I also just don't want to come off as negative. I want to be an uplifting and positive person, I suppose. And calm. Cool, collected. Ah! God, these guys always just catch me off guard for some reason. That was an insane parry. And he threw the projectile there. But yeah, so why did I even start talking about that? I think it was just that I had more like just slightly negative, intrusive thoughts as of late. Like I would make those negative comments offhand and catch myself and be like, don't speak those words into the world, man. You want to stay more positive, and it just I want the positive feedback loop of emotions going. So yeah, I'm just trying to get back up to snuff on everything. You know, re-regulate my current emotional state. Not that it's been particularly bad or anything. It's a slight thing. It's a minimal thing. It's just like better to act at the early signs, right? And try to get myself more upbeat again. Oh, nothing there. I think we're supposed to go down here. Yep. Correct. Okay, here we go. Lace fight. Nice and easy. He says, tempting fate to murder him. Okay. Accidental short hop. Okay. He's getting hit. Like an absolute buffoon. I wonder how much damage that deals for falling into lava. Because I feel like me using the needle spell probably deals more. But also, like, she hops out pretty darn quick. So maybe it's, like, the most time efficient. Okay, yeah. Be way more aggressive with the needle in this fight. My goodness, the needle spear. There were so many openings there that I just did not usually go for. And they aren't even hard to hit. In fact, they kind of helped my positioning a little. Before we go into an area with a shit ton of lava, yeah, let's heal. Just to be safe. Certainly this time I will path optimally, right? he says, dashing straight into his foes. Okay, there. That was the big one we didn't want to miss. We did not want to fall down to the bottom. That. Okay, just past the boss. That's the other spot to be careful about. It's just kind of annoying that you can't see low enough to tell where exactly you want to go. And then when you don't have the cloak to slow yourself down, you just dive into your doom. An absolute madman!
Madon.
I'm trying to think, what is the type of streamer I typically watch? I feel like there is the relaxed and uplifting ones, like Nino My Enemies, or Nimi Nightmare. And then there's the relaxed, hyper-competitive ones. Like, especially people doing, like, challenge runs for games I like. You know, the little Aggie, the small ants. Burr. Otsdarva actually is an excellent example. Very much, like, analysis focused mostly. I missed it. No. Why did it seem like previously that was not that difficult to get to? The ones that were like directly above. What changed? What happened there? I hit it too early, I guess? Okay, whatever. We got all we need. It's fine. It may be slow as heck, but we got there. Slow and steady wins the race, he says, even though he constantly rushes and falls to his death for doing stupid things. Other archetypes I like. So yeah, I guess, what? Relaxed and soft-spoken are pretty common. I don't watch that many loud people or rager, like raging type people. I guess the closest person to that would probably be CJA, who he was part of like the Mario Odyssey mod community. Well, not even mod, but you know, he did like the hide and seek stuff. I guess playing mods and doing speed runs and challenge runs. He's also done a lot of like Hollow Knight runs, I think, as well. Maybe his second most common game. Oh, but yeah, I really like his stuff. And I guess he has those like loud, over-the-top reactions at times. But like, he's still, I guess, generally softer spoken. Like, outside of those individual moments, he's pretty chill. And those moments are, like, it's just strong reactions. It's not, he's not actually angry that I can tell. Some of the people that, like, I used to follow, like, there are some that I used to follow that I stopped following because I thought they got angry in a toxic way. I guess that mostly goes back to the good old League of Legends days. Okay, that's pretty safe. We just want to, like, make sure we dash across after hitting the one so that we don't get caught out like last time. Holy, what? You can, like, do a crazy jump that skips all that, by the way. I have no idea how. Yeah, I really should look into that. Look into the shortcuts. I guess I'd say CJ, like, even though, yeah, he rages at things, kind of. He has, like, over-the-top reactions. But, like, he generally does, like, uplifting. Okay, well, that is horrifying. Let's not deal with that. Why am I risking this? I don't know. Because I'm impatient as hell. I am gonna heal here though. I do not want to get blown up. Like, just get 1-2 damage hit and I'm dead. Break that so that we never have to pay again. Not that I plan to come back here, but you know. But some of the ones that I stopped following in the past because of, like, rage. Night Blue 3 was one of them. He was a League of Legends player, jungler. Learned a lot of stuff early on from watching him, but I guess he wasn't even, like, hard raging that much. It just, his anger felt misdirected. Like placing blame. I don't know. Anyway. And then, like, probs for Dead by Daylight, I also felt did that. I guess those people, they were more chill and laid back vocally. But, like, there was a frustration that came through eventually. I don't know. Oh well. I digress. Do I watch any, like, hyper over-the-top streamers? I don't think so. I'm just not coming up with any. Okay, I went too far there. So we do this. Again, I do think there is some skip, but I think it's actually quite complicated. Where you have to, like, jump off 2 back-to-back birds. So we're just gonna do the gauntlet. It's fine. I was really hoping to get one more hit before going in here. Yeah, we just had to wait for it to throw its projectile. Dude, I hate that bird. If it just didn't have the thing where it just, like, freaking falls straight down to hit you, maybe it would be fine. Or if it didn't stay quite so out of range. Either way, I hate it. Okay. Fine. Okay, buddy. Hate this guy so much, dude. Okay, there we go. That was a little sketch, getting down to 1 there. This guy also has like some bizarre movements, huh? Okay, whatever. All the balloons have been activated. We want to break these. This is like one of our biggest opportunities for easy money early on here. I guess going back to the like trying to keep positive things around me, like I don't really watch news anymore. I used to like follow Philip DeFranco for like daily news updates. He's a newscaster YouTuber type guy. He just does daily news updates about the world and everything. But engaging with that stuff on the daily, I just found myself like generally doomer. it was like almost never an uplifting thing. It's like you get a bit overwhelmed with all the negativity in the world if you're just consuming it constantly. So that's why I stopped watching him eventually. Nothing about the content itself, because I very much liked how he covered things. It was all just general negativity. And now I do watch Tryhard and the Lemonade Stand podcast, but that doesn't feel nearly as like constantly negative, and it's more spread out, more bite-sized doses. Bro, I am like, why am I even going up here? I don't even think I need to go up there. Yeah, what was my purpose for going up there? I think it just gives us like the triple throwing knife thing. Like, also remember, we don't have to engage with almost any enemies. Just run past them. Like those several major errors from me back to back, kind of. Okay, we're fine though. And there we go. We got the second bell. Now we can go on to Morwing. Okay, awesome. I failed to hit that, but it's fine. Surely that won't matter. Like, I don't think there's any reason to go back up there, really. Man, this is just a little annoying. Oh, you just perished, so I don't have to deal with you. I mean, it's also the thing for me, like, Twitter. 90% of what I see is, like, Vtubers or video gaming. Like, I do not want to engage with any topics that could be, like, frustrating. Angering. Try to avoid the rage baits as much as possible. And then sometimes it also comes along my timeline, but if it was every day, like, there's no way I would still be on that platform. It's very much like the VTuber bubble, just keeping me insulated. Which is funny because I feel like you also hear a lot about, oh, just how toxic the VTuber bubble is and how many VTubers are horrible people. And there's definitely scandals within it, but like, the ones I follow, the ones I seek out, no, they're pretty chill. Things are positive and happy. I wouldn't associate with them if they weren't. Well, okay. I might here or there, but if I felt it was like a negative influence on my mental, I would not. Probably. Okay. This is why we have to go up here. Did I tell you guys at all that I'm playing, I went back to playing some Persona 3 Reloaded. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it, because I tried to play Persona 3 way back in the day, and I initially was introduced via Persona 3 Portable, I think. But it had weird stuff left out of the game. Like, all the environments were just like an overworld map. You weren't actually walking through them. It was way more like visual novel style, I guess, for the like map exploration in the overworld, the real world. Actually, I'm gonna get the Crest of the Reaper. No, I should not. Never mind. If it didn't auto-equip, I would pick up the Crest of the Reaper. Just for, like, the Ava upgrades later. I think that was the number of crests you have counts towards that anyway. Come on, brother. Let me punch you one time. There we go. I just wanted to be fully healed before we engage with Morwing. Morwing is kind of spooky at times. But yeah, I first played Persona 3 a little bit on Persona 3 Portable. And then I figured out, like, oh, there's a different version that actually renders in the environments, Persona 3 FES. And then I played probably 20 hours of that, or 15 hours of that. And then I dropped the game for years. And then they remade it eventually. And it's like the tough part for me is what I'm going through right now in the game is all stuff I had already cleared in the distant past when I did those couple playthroughs. Wait, I'm confused. Why I got double hit there? Why did I only take 1 damage? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the big thing I need to remember for Morwing, if I'm going to heal, don't try to run away max distance. Instead, you need this, like, in-between distance so you aren't going to get hit by the anything. If you run away max distance, you might get, like, sniped by one. Oh, that was unfortunate. Really, it curved that bad. Okay, that's a horrible spot for him to be, by the way. Please come back into the opening here. The fact that he was up on a little ledge was like messing with my spacing. Yeah, we're just playing this like really slow, really safe. There we go, nice and easy. Better than last stream. Better than last stream. Okay, let's go. Persona 3 though, yeah. It's so I'm trying to catch up to where I was before. I'm not really feeling super compelled by it right now, but I think it's because I'm just experiencing repetition. The actual like visuals and like stuff, it's a very clean game. Though I'm also concerned maybe I have grown tired of the Persona formula of like the daily schedule management type thing. So much of it is just like going to different locations to upgrade your stats of like being personable. I think you actually go over this way. Oh, that was not good. Also, I must have gone the wrong direction to begin with anyway, so who cares? Okay, this is where we're supposed to go, I think. Yeah, visually, all that stuff is great. I think it's just the... I'm finding it, like, tedious to go around and try to, like, min-max stats with the time of day, like, where we can do things. Again, maybe I'll like it more once the scenes I'm seeing are totally new to me. Because I think part of the issue now is I'm not getting the payoff of, like... oh my gosh. What is this? I don't even know how I got that low. I was just suddenly at 1 HP. I was yapping. If I died to these guys, that would have been, like, a new low. But yeah, normally, like, you get tidbits of dialogue and relationship build-ups as your rewards. And, because I've already viewed most of the early game ones, like, I'm not getting that feeling. It's just kind of a grind to increase the stat levels. So, yeah, I guess for comparison, if any of you have played Hades... Like, part of what makes Hades so great as a roguelike is how it drip feeds you character interaction and lore as you progress. And just something about that, like, little feedback loop is just very satisfying in a way that, yeah, I like a ton. So yeah, I think I'm just missing that right now. I went the wrong way. Do not fall all the way down, buddy. I accidentally almost ran, like, straight out of Shellwood to the, like, drop that leads you all the way back down. Okay, so where was I supposed to go up, then? Is it just... Oh my gosh, you jumping into me there is absurd, buddy. I think this is just the graveyards, yeah, not this one. But it's still a nice thing to do this battle, just because he gives so much money. Also just not very threatening. There we go. Deals a lot of damage, but like if you just give him the space to attack first, like you're good. Okay. Restocked on monies. Okay, up here I think. Yeah, this is where I was supposed to go. Okay. God, that movement feels so satisfying, dude. Okay. Yeah, I'll unlock the Bellway. We have so few unlocked, like we really should have this in case we fall down below or anything. Okay, and then we go right. Okay, yeah, that's how you progress through this area. Yeah, this is another one that it feels a little unnatural for me to pathfind. And we could... Yeah, I won't though. There is a skip right there. If you do the like taunt button, that little bug will follow you. You can get a crazy pogo. Is the right way or the wrong way? Good question. I think this is correct. I think this leads towards Sister Splinter. There's so much back and forth, man. Yeah, right here. Yup, we're good. Yippee! Make sure to kill those guys as fast as possible, because getting too many mobs is the actual threat of this battle. Okay, I can only do 3 and then I need to stab. Hey, that was pretty clean. Did I only get hit the one time, or did I get hit twice? I think it was just the one time. Yeah, I like that boss a lot too. It's like very... Oh, and I broke my tracking. Dude, I need to figure that out. Is it just the port my camera's plugged into? Is it something deeper? Like, is the fact that I switched to a higher res camera and now it's like overwhelming the program? I don't freaking know. That's not enough money for me to... You know what? I feel like I should grab that money. I can just pogo back up here anyway. Which one even is this? Is this like the Threadstorm or something else? No, this is the wall climb, isn't it? Because it's an actual required thing. Yeah, clean grip. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like, wait, but that wouldn't get me to the next zone. Yeah, we got wall grab now. Excellent stuff. I'm feeling pretty good about our overall pace here, to be honest. Did I go back this way, then down? Or was there a path I didn't notice here? Let's check over here first. If I can just go down, we will go down. Okay, yeah, that was correct. Now we're just trying to get to the bottom left. Wait, no we aren't. We're trying to get back far right. That was foolish of me. Just want to get back to Belhart and face that boss. To get the needle in. Insane shot. Why am I struggling with these little guys? Because I wasn't hovering to set up. Really? But yeah, that's what it was. Like, if I want to make certain I can hit the down air, the pogo, then just like hover before preemptively. Wait, can I have just gone straight right and then wall climbed? Probably. I do not remember what this is. The long pin. Okay, one of the tools, I guess. Oh, it's the one that has like a little bit of a trajectory to it, I think. Okay, I clearly went too far. Before I forget though, let's go buy the Bellway here. We don't have to wait for it to fully activate. If we spent, we're good. Pretty sure anyway. I sure hope so. Okay. How to like naturally get up above there? I definitely think I like pathed wrong in the previous section. Like, there might not even be a way to climb up. I think there might have been, like, an elevator all the way up top here that we should have had access to or something. Yeah, okay. We should be good to go up this way, I believe. Ouch. And then here we are. Okay. Yeah, it was just more top right than I remembered. Good now. We're pathing properly. Free money. Everybody loves free money. Okay. Fan of you being here, buddy. Go. Is there a bench down here? Kind of thought so, but apparently not. Okay, I guess I should have healed up. We're still good. We have wall jump. We can get back up. We can. That's what it was. It just gives you a path back to the bench over here. Well, I think there's a stick bug here. Yep. Maybe we can just farm. certainly won't cause me any problems. Stick bug doesn't respawn though. Okay, now these guys are just so much health to beat up, so we're good. I forgot, were we just able to taunt her to start the fight? I don't think so. Okay, that angle was steeper than I thought. I'm gonna die to her, oh my god. I don't even think that boss is that difficult. I've never really struggled with that boss. I can't believe I got hit quick back to back, man. That is brutal. Oh well, c'est la vie. That is fine. Let me just check here real quick. How much time do we got? Literally no one clicked on this. Well, oh well, it's fine. I'm trying to decide, do I want to go longer or not? I'm trying to decide if I'm even in love with the Silksong run in general or not, or if I want to do some like, because I think a big thing that's like super satisfying is like randomizer run stuff, like to watch, and I think it's because it's a way to keep the game fresh. So yeah, I don't know guys. I'm not performing as well as I thought I would. Though again, I think part of it is part of what made me so good at the Hollow Knight Pantheon stuff, well, good enough to beat it anyway, is just the fact that we had the Hall of Gods to grind bosses on. And being able to just hard grind bosses, like, it just helps me learn so much. So like if I'm just getting to bosses here, you know, you take an hour and a half to get to a certain boss and then you haven't faced it in several months. Yeah, I think I need to look into the Silksong mods. I really should. At least so that I can just do boss refights. And if I do that, maybe we just have a stream of just me like fighting bosses, trying to go for like low hit kills, stuff like that. Because yeah, if I'm dying to freaking Widow of all things, it's like I clearly haven't dealt with it enough. Which yeah, like I said, I feel like normally I thought that boss was a bit of a pushover. I think I'm also just playing too aggressive. Like I need to start out a bit reactive until I get the feel for like what their moves are covering, whereas I'm somewhat playing the like pseudo speedrun mindset of go go go, we'll try to get kills. Hello Sugi, how's it going? How was the lasagna, man? I was talking earlier about how much I wish I had lasagna. I don't know if I've ever personally cooked lasagna, actually. Pretty much all the lasagna I've had has been like my dad cooking it for the family with his recipe. And it's such an absurd amount that he cooks. It's like, it's enough to feed 20 men. Like it's a massive pan. So yeah, I really need to just like take his recipe and then cut down on the numbers and try to get something that I can make for myself that I feel like I can actually finish. Because it is like maybe my favorite like Italian pasta dish, at least. I mean, I also love like just noodle dishes, like a lot of Asian noodle dishes, but it's like hard to compare between the pasta and like the Asian noodles. So like, but lasagna is 100% my favorite Italian noodle dish. It's so good. Yeah, I need to do that. And I don't know the last time my dad made the lasagna is part of the issue. Like, it's something we sometimes had for certain family get-togethers because, like I said, it makes enough for a small army. Sauce plus carbs are great. Agreed. Agreed. So yeah, I really just need to, you know, just buckle down and grab that stuff. Cook it up. Here, let me. So yeah, I'm glad your lasagna was good. It probably went a bit better than my Steel Soul runs here, because as you can see, I have given up. I died again to one of the bosses. I really need to do like boss fight arena stuff, I think. If I want to do more Silksong content, like I need to download a mod so I can just grind the bosses and really get them down. Because doing a hour-and-a-half run to like lose to a boss you haven't played against in 2 months is not great. But okay, what else? What else? But yeah, I'm just generally wrapping up here. As I did say, I have finished up with like esports coaching stuff for the year. So I'm actually going to have a lot more free time moving forward. So I'm hoping to actually get back into my Monday through Thursday stream schedule that I like to try and do. It's been real rough the last couple of weeks. Just very, very busy as of late. But yeah, so I'm gonna be finishing up. We're gonna try to finish up Pokemon XD next week, Gale of Darkness, and we'll see where we go from there. And I might be able to start a bit earlier as well, like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock Eastern is like what I want to target if I am able to. So yeah, more free time's always good. Yeah, yep. Like, I'm really glad I'm able to give the opportunity to all the students to be on like an esports team. It's something I would have killed to be in back in school. But damn, is the season long. It gets, I think just as the year goes on and on, like I lose some of my energy to do other things and keep up with like all my side stuff while still doing that. So yeah, a couple more hours free every night is fantastic. Fantastic. But okay, I think that's about it for me then. That's my general update. What else was I wanting to do? I swear there was something else coming up. Man, I am so tempted to just go to the kitchen right now and bake some cookies. But I'm trying to save them. Like, I bought the ingredients for a get together me and my friends are having this weekend, but I want a cookie so dang bad. Maybe I do it anyway, and I just go back to the store and get more ingredients later. I've done good this week, you know. I've gotten through a lot of work stuff, so maybe I do reward myself with a nice little cookie. Or 2 dozen. Yeah, I think I will do that. It's a couple days until then. I do need to remember to do that though. I really want to breathe. It's one of my friends. It was his birthday a couple weeks ago. So I want to bring him cookies. Cookies are good. Apart from that, yeah, playing Persona 3 off stream. Playing Pokemon Champions as well. That has been fun. And yeah, that's most of it. Man, we're just all living our best life out here. That's about it. So, I suppose I'll call it there. Hope you as well go get some good food. Have a good rest of your day and a good weekend here. I mean, I know it's not the weekend yet, but I won't be streaming tomorrow, so have a good rest of your week. Hope you're having a great day or night. I'll plan to see you all next time. Farewell. And I also want to get back in the flow of not doing these super short 2 hour or less streams. Like, what the heck? I'm like a marathon guy. I normally did like 4 hour streams, man. Soon. We will return soon. I must build up my strength and my sleep schedule.